Welcome to Eva Talks, a weekly podcast about the law of attraction and more. Enjoy today's episode.
Good morning, everybody. Here is Eva Speaks again. All met narcissists who are loud, bold, and overconfident. These narcissists are outwardly pompous, fiercely proclaiming their superiority to the world. They can be vain and somatic, obsessing over their appearance, or they can be more cerebral, contemptuously dismissing anybody who challenges their ostensible intellectual superiority. Overt narcissists are usually easy to recognize and hopefully avoid investing in. Covert narcissists, on the other hand, raise new concerns because they may seem modest, harmless, and even meek at first sight. As well as being affable and charming, they may be alluring and even affectionate. However, beneath their calmer demeanor and ostensibly compassionate exterior hides a content and attitude of entitlement that is ultimately more detrimental simply because it's so shocking and frightening to those who experience it. Their tactics work behind the scenes to denigrate, belittle, and weaken their victims. That's why their deception and victimization can catch their loved ones off guard and leave them reeling from the psychological devastation they cause. Covert narcissists utilize the following three manipulative techniques. The first one is that they give mixed put-downs, double meanings, and coded language. Let me explain it to you. A mixed put-down occurs when a covert narcissist feels intimidated another's intelligence, achievements, prestige, beauty, or any other property he or she seeks. It entails knocking the victim off their pedestal while simultaneously giving them the opportunity to retake it. To avoid being held accountable, the covert narcissist will first give their victims a wonderful compliment, then half-hearted smack. Covert narcissists could even get to be creative and send a mixed message, seemingly innocent remarks with a subliminal message. And that's what I mention. For instance, "Oh, you are so beautiful, your hands are so beautiful, but look at the spot you have on your hand." Giving you a condescending compliment, repeating a funny joke at your expense with a disdainful glare, making a startling gesture or suggestive facial expression, or saying anything that can well have two interpretations are all examples of this, one innocent and the other abusive. Of course, they'll seek to convince you that they never meant to send the more spiteful message, but there's always an underlying undertone of something more in such a conversation. The second one could be the great diversion. The covert narcissist will do all in their power to distract you from the fact that they are tearing you down in the first place. That means they'll develop a number of distractions to keep you from figuring out what's going on for yourself. Their evil purpose to gain control and authority over you by making you feel like you are walking on eggshells all of the time. Rather than making them pay for their acts, they urge you to focus on your own conduct, personality, or manufactured shortcomings. They may make a nasty, hateful remark about your physique 1 second, and then be disarmingly sweet and complimentary about how slim you are and how you look too thoroughly into things next when you express your confusion over the sudden flip. The next minute, they are organizing a romantic evening out with you, and the next, they are criticizing you for anticipating it in the first place, even if treating you was their plan. They can hide the reality that they are continually transferring blame onto you by going from pain to pleasure, from discontent to passionate appreciation. By repeatedly moving the goalposts, they are able to distract you from the fact that they are putting you down and setting you up for failure. It's also how they quickly change the subject when asked about their dubious activities. When they are confronted with their deceptive techniques, they frequently say things like, "I'm not going to debate with you," or "I have nothing to say," or "This isn't worth pursuing." The narcissist will never be satisfied, no matter what you do or don't do, and you will never be satisfied by their incapacity ever take responsibility. The third one could be the tunnel vision minimization. This is when a narcissist develops tunnel vision by hyper-focusing on something irrelevant or unrelated in order to downplay something you've accomplished, are proud of, or as a valuable asset. If you recently signed the lease on your dream apartment, the covert narcissist can shift the conversation to something ugly or mundane in your neighborhood. There's always a way for a narcissist to get inside your thoughts and under your skin. That's why they are also so called the wolves in the sheep cloth. While others congratulate you on a job well done, the narcissist is typically lurking in the corner, pouting and waiting to shatter your bubble like a needle to a balloon with a backhanded compliment, excessive critique, or a helpful, unpleasant reminder of what they feel you lack. So if you feel that this topic was helpful to give you some more insights about the painful tactics used against you by covert narcissists, where I mentioned the mixed put-downs, double meanings, and coded language. Secondly, the great diversion. And thirdly, the tunnel vision minimization. Thank you again, all, very much for listening. And of course, I will speak to you in my next video next week.